So here's my YouTube story. My first YouTube channel was called Hey Roar. It was my attempt to make a children's channel with my daughter Aurora. It was kind of a play on words. Her nickname is Rory, and we call her, whenever I call her, I say, Hey Roar. So that's why we named the channel Hey Roar. Well, it was my attempt to make a channel similar to Ryan's Toys, because I saw he was making a boatload of money, and it was a complete and total fail. I didn't make anything with that channel. Then I created another channel, brand new channel, called Ambitiously Lazy. Now, why did I name the channel Ambitiously Lazy? Because it captures my essence. So I started throwing mud at the wall. My first video on that channel was about online dating, because I am the author of 1,000 Women in 30 Days. My fourth video on that channel was called Reasons Why I Hate Arizona. And Sour Patch, really? Do you have to start doing that? Son of a... My fourth video on that channel was called Reasons Why I Hate Arizona. And that video, out of all the ones I posted, did the best. But I really did hate Arizona and didn't want to make videos about Arizona. I did not want to be the Arizona guy. In fact, I got a tattoo here of New Jersey to remind me of home. I never set out to stay in Arizona long term. So I did not want to be the Arizona guy. So instead of making videos about Arizona, for about 6 months, I made videos about being a vegan. The name of my show was called Vegan Recipe Review. What I would do is I would find recipes from popular YouTubers that were vegan. I would make the recipes, and then my daughter, my wife, and I would give each recipe a thumbs up or thumbs down. Well, that show went nowhere either. I then quit YouTube. There's no point in making videos if nobody's going to be watching them. A few weeks later, I went to New York, Long Island, for a business trip, and I was talking to my Uber driver. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm in the car of an Uber driver, I let it all out. I know chances are I'm never going to see them again, and it goes both ways. They tell me things you wouldn't normally tell people either. Well, I was telling my Uber driver how much I hated Arizona, and I could not wait to move back to New Jersey, and he was like, brah, you got it all wrong. You need to look at this differently. I am envious of you. I wish I lived in Arizona, because it's crazy expensive in New York. The weather sucks. People are nasty. You're better off over there, man. Just go back and appreciate what you got. So I took what he said. I came back to Arizona with a fresh set of eyes. And I was like, you know what? Let me get this YouTube thing one more shot. And so I started making positive videos about living in Arizona, because I started to appreciate certain things about it. Long story short, I ended up rebranding the channel from Ambitiously Lazy to Arizona Living, a New Yorker's take on Arizona. Eventually, my channel qualified to become what's called a YouTube partner, meaning I had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Not that I watch 4,000 hours, other people watch my videos for a total of 4,000 hours. Now, I knew nothing about how to build this YouTube thing. I wish I had something out there like Zazu Me. You know, I cannot tell you how much time and money I invested getting my channel to that point. It would have been way easier and cheaper if I would have gotten some sort of subscription like Zazu Me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the link below, zazu.me. Time passed, and eventually my channel became profitable. Not crazy profitable, at least it paid for itself. Some of the ways I made money were from t-shirt sales, Patreon, super chats, course sales, and AdSense. I haven't really pushed affiliate links yet. Earning money from my YouTube channel is pretty cool. These monies allowed me to upgrade my equipment and home studio. Again, YouTube is currently just a hobby for me. I got a full-time job. I'm still not a fan of Arizona. I will still tell people the only reason to move here is if you're in the witness protection program. There's no culture, and the landscape is blah. Not to mention, a lot of people here voted for Trump on purpose. My overall negative attitude about Arizona is probably why my competitors' YouTube channels have taken off way more than mine have. But hey, I'm not bitter. Congratulations. This is a marathon, not a race. Even if it takes me 5 years to reach 100,000 subscribers and start making some real money with this, that's fine with me. Now, I've attempted making videos about trending topics that have nothing to do with Arizona. To name a few, I made a video on Stoicism, the Arizona Diamondbacks. I even made music parody videos about the hit song Old Town Road and the show Game of Thrones. I created over 300 videos about Arizona, and I was getting burnt out. I was getting bored. And I watched another YouTuber that kind of felt the same way, and she had a life coach. And the life coach put it that being a YouTuber is kind of like being a musician. Your audience wants to hear your greatest hits. You got to keep giving them what they want. So it's the same thing here. I'm going to have to continue to make videos about Arizona. Now, Jeremy from Movie Community College, during one of his masterminds, said, if you're lucky enough to have a niche, stick with it. So I've decided to embrace this whole Arizona living niche.